And welcome back to the 2024 NAB Show live stream. I'm Paul with the StreamGeeks, and we are here at the PTZ Optics booth to talk to Roberto Musso, who is the NDI doctor. How are you doing today, Roberto?
I'm good, fantastic. I'm so happy to be with you.
I have been such a big fan of NDI. In fact, I even wrote a book about it called The Unofficial Guide to NDI because I was just so excited about what IP video can do. Just give us a high level. What is NDI and why is it so important?
So NDI is a connectivity technology, and what we do with NDI, we allow device to interconnect, and then within this interconnection we transport video, audio, data. You know, we cannot consider NDI. I would not consider NDI only video over IP. It's much more than that. Yeah.
That's a really good point, and it's a good segue. Let's take a look at some of the PTZ cameras that have NDI. Come on over here. We'll come in the back here. So, what does it mean to have NDI on a PTZ camera?
So, first of all, you have the camera is transmitting video, but then there are bidirectional metadata. So from the receiver side, you can control the camera. You can zoom, you can fine-tune the iris. You have all the camera control needed. And this is very important because it is happening with the NDI connection. And clearly, NDI is bidirectional. So the receiver receives video and audio, but send back data. This is very important.
So here at the PTZ Optics booth, I know we're showing the Move SE cameras. These start at just $9.99, and the big announcement is that NDI will be built in to all of the PTZ Optics Move cameras. So it's pretty exciting, but we also have joystick controllers, and this has an NDI built in as well. So let's talk about NDI controllers and what does that allow and unlock.
Well, this is again very interesting. This is showing, this is confirming what I said before, that NDI is not only video over IP. NDI is a connectivity technology. So there is no video coming into this box, but this box is using the NDI connection to send and receive control with the camera. And so with NDI today, because we have NDI bridge, this can a remote camera over internet, for example. And this is unbelievable.
Roberto is from Italy.
Right.
What part of Italy?
Oh, where? I'm between Milano and Torino.
Yeah. I'm in Philadelphia on the East Coast, so across the Atlantic Ocean, I remember I was controlling your cameras, you were controlling my cameras, and I just couldn't believe it.
And I remember how was easy. I remember we had this call and say, oh, let's try to do it. And works. I mean, super easy. And this is one of the big investment we have done in NDI since from the beginning, is to make this technology easy to use and freely available for user. So everybody can learn using NDI, just downloading the free tools. And then we have manufacturers like PTZ Optic that offer, then physical device. But because of the technology and the free NDI tools, the user knows they can use it immediately. This is something, again, it's been a big investment for us. But, at the end of the day, if we look around how many companies, how many people use NDI, we did a good job.
Oh, you've done an amazing job. In fact, NDI 6 is, we have to take a quick break actually, but we can take a moment and come back and talk about NDI 6 and all the great things you're doing. But let's cut to a commercial break and we'll see you soon. Keep going? Okay, so let me ask you about NDI 6.
Okay.
So NDI 6 just came out, and what does that have all to do with?
So in NDI 6, well, to be honest, we just added 2 more bits.
Oh, 2 more bits.
So I used this joke. It's been a big development. So we moved from 8-bit to 10-bit, okay? And this is adding big quality to NDI. NDI is moving to from, a good quality to an amazing quality, and this was a big request from broadcast market, from Pro AV, and we did it. It took a little bit of time because, as you can imagine, every time we change the technology, there is an impact in the ecosystem. So we need to be careful how to do it. The second big news is HDR support. So we support 10-bit HDR. The HDR format supported are PQ and HLG. But the other big feature, and I personally believe that is bigger than 10-bit HDR, is bridge for embedded device. This is unbelievable because, so with NDI bridge we can interconnect NDI infrastructure over internet, and now you can run NDI bridge inside the device. So your device, a camera, a controller, can have embedded bridge and can be interconnected over internet with my infrastructure, with your infrastructure. This is amazing because, I mean, if you think how difficult, and there are several other technology, but the other technology are connecting device to device. With NDI, you interconnect infrastructure. Completely different story. And so the opportunity then is big. Because today's camera can be encoder, but it can be a digital audio mixer, it can be any kind of device, maybe sending and receiving only data, and even not video audio.
So we can have a PTZ camera with NDI bridge embedded and just send them out to the world and then just control them anywhere?
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible. So tell me, what's next for NDI?
So we have different space where we are working. Today, I would say that the next step forward is more in the broadcast market. We want to support more metadata for broadcast, like closed captions, SCSI, this kind of technology. This is a big request from the broadcast market. Then audio. So there are many use cases where NDI audio is a big opportunity. We see in the audio market an empty space where NDI audio can be really successful and can be a very good solution for millions of users. We have millions of users, and we heard since from years users asking us more in the audio space. Then, of course, I mean, there is, if I look at the future, we need to add more control on NDI. I mean, this is, but I would say the next step is really broadcast on one side and audio on the other side.
So I always think of video with NDI. Tell me about the audio side, because you have some new audio features.
Well, not really audio feature. We just realized, and the user realized that with NDI audio there are workflow opportunities that are very interesting. For example, one is the fact that you can build a single NDI stream with multi-channel audio on it, okay? So with some codec like Opus, we can create an NDI audio stream with 255 audio channels. With uncompressed audio is unlimited. We don't have limitation. And so this is very interesting because if you think that now you can send an NDI stream over internet, it means that you can share 255 compressed audio channel over internet bidirectional, and we did all the job. You use NDI bridge, you use a device, and it's done. Okay. The other aspect and the other area, for example, is NDI in wireless. So there are no other, as far as I know, there are no other audio over IP technology that can run on wireless, because all the other audio over IP technology are locked to a strong synchronization like PTP that doesn't work on wireless, and with NDI we can do wireless. I mean, so every audio workflow that don't need strong synchronization, extremely low latency can be done with NDI, and this is a big space. I mean, this is I mean, if you consider the amount of use cases that are compatible with this feature, I believe that this is huge.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us, Roberto.